Hey everybody, just give everybody an update. Just to give everybody an update. I'm doing well. I'm doing awesome. God has allowed me to be able to start this anti-bullying program, and I'm very very excited about it. We're going to be starting on the first Tuesday in August at 5801 King Session Avenue, I think it is. We're gonna be starting, and I'm very, very excited about it. This situation that occurred this week was the perfect opportunity to do so, because a lot of people wanted to hear my story, and a lot of people wanted to know why I go so hard for so hard on the movement of defending yourself against people that come against you and your attackers and stuff like that, and bullying and stuff like that. So people really wanted to take the time this week to hear my story. But that's not what this video is about. That's going to be starting August the 6th. Information is on my Instagram and on my Facebook, so you got to look for that. I'm transitioning from my ministry to this movement that I wanted to start for the longest. So this is going to be something I'm focusing on. Miming is on the back burner. I can really care less about it at this present time, because I've been thirsting and craving for opportunity just to get out of the mime circuit, because I'm beginning to see how people really are. But this video is about friendships, and people want to know why I cut off half of my friends, why I removed myself from them, or vice versa, whatever. I can really care less. But I want to explain this very, very briefly to you guys. Those of you that know me know I'm very, very big on loyalty. I'm very, very big on companionship. I'm very, very big on these things. I value my relationships. I value my friendships. I believe that the strongest friendships have trust, and they have loyalty, and they have dedication, um, and they have consistency. And that hasn't been the case in a lot of my friendships. So I've been very, very careful on who I connect myself to, which is why I limited the number of friends that I have over time. But when I say half, meaning I literally had maybe 8 friends, and I cut off literally half of them. The reason being is we had a situation this week that I talked about on a previous video. I'm not going to go back and talk about that. But if I see one of my friends, and they're obviously in a situation that's beyond their control, and someone is blatantly coming for them over and over again, after you're told to stop, and after you're told to ignore, after you're told to distance yourself, and you do all these things, and the person still is writing people and still going on, but you're not telling that person to stop, but you're telling your friend to stop. There's something wrong with that. At the end of the day, we can say, well, we can say turn the other cheek. We can say pray about it. We can say be the bigger person. But this is why I want relationships that extend past ministry. Because when something like that is going on, I don't want to hear about ministry. I want to hear about how you had my back in the natural and the physical. The ministry stuff I know about, and this is I like situations like this because it allows me to see who cares about me overall. And the friends that I cut off, everything was about ministry, and you have a ministry, you have this, you have that. It wasn't about me as a person, how I was feeling emotionally as a person, knowing that I did the right thing in my heart by standing up for what's right in church, and standing up for a sister of mine, and basically correcting someone who I thought was my friend, and being told I was wrong. And my responses, people not understanding that my responses were provoked by a particular text message or particular actions from the other person. So my friends, or the people I thought my friends, were basically telling me I was wrong, telling me I was being immature, when I was simply just defending myself. And everything was just ministry related. Ministry this, ministry that. You have a ministry. I'm disappointed in you guys because you guys have a ministry. It wasn't about how Justin felt mentally, how Justin felt emotionally. This was about a ministry. And if you only care about me ministry wise, then let me know. I don't want friends like that. I want friends that are loyal, that have my back, that have my best interests at heart. I can talk to my bro Rodney. He can say, bro, you could have not did X, Y, and Z to keep the situation going on. But the first thing he said when I talked to him was, I want to just throw it out there. I understand and I have your back. He didn't say much to me about what I was wrong about. He just said, bro, just ignore it, just block him and do what you got to do. But he came at it from a brother standpoint because he's been my friend for about 10 years. And he just was like, first and foremost, I got your back. With the rest of you guys, I didn't get that from you guys. I just got simply be the bigger person and turn the other cheek. And you have a ministry. So it lets me know that you guys only care about that. You guys don't care about me as a person, and that's cool. Because the friends that I kept actually care about me as a person because each and every one of them said, I have your back. They may have sprinkled a little things, here and there saying, bro, just ignore it and do this and do that. But at the same time, they wasn't going to stand by and watch somebody keep posting status after status and inbox person after person and send text messages talking about my mom and talking about my family prior to me even mentioning something about somebody's family. And these people knowing that I'm not a starter, that I'm a finisher, and that I normally respond in certain ways when I'm attacked and I feel threatened because I was bullied. So this is why this anti-bullying thing is going to come up, because we have to stop getting on those that are wrong, those that are victimized. We have to get on the ones who are doing the attacking. It is not the raped fault that he or she was raped. It is not the person who was shot late at night from just simply walking to the Chinese store and getting some food. It's not he or she's fault that they wanted to walk to the store. They should be able to walk to the store freely without worrying about somebody shooting them in the head or shooting them in the chest, wherever they shoot them at. It is not their fault. It's not the child's fault who's 5 and 6 years old and his mother wasn't home and he got molested by a family member. It's not he or she's fault that the uncle was sick or the uncle had some type of mental situation going on. It's not the fault of the child whose mom turns out to be a drug addict and the mom abuses the child. It's not the child's fault. It's simply the parents' fault. And what we see in 2019 is a lot of condemning those that are wronged and not the person who actually did it. We're basically wrong for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and you simply have to walk on eggshells because if something does happen to you, you'll be blamed for it. We don't ask for these things. We don't ask to be hurt. We don't ask to be done dirty. We don't ask to be persecuted. We don't ask to be lied on. We don't ask for any of these things. But when you're the victim, you're the victim. And right is right and wrong is wrong. And I'll be the first person to say if I genuinely feel I'm wrong, I'll come out and say it. But to have so many people that you thought were your brothers and your sisters telling you that you're wrong when you're simply standing up for what's right and you're the one that's being attacked is something crazy. And I told this story 5 million times. I didn't ask for the situation to happen, but everything that was brought to me about taking it to social media and calling and reaching out to somebody was done on my end. Meaning I reached out, and meaning I did not take it to Facebook. But this is what's being thrown my way. So I don't know if you guys have a fear of the other person, and whose name I'm not saying. But yeah, it goes to show you, where your loyalty lies. So I don't have an issue with it. My mother put me under very, very strict instructions to delete and remove myself from those people. And I have no issue with it because at the end of the day, you guys won't stop what God's going to do. Even in this negative situation, God is beginning to shift some things, and he's beginning to move some things around. And I'm being allowed to do a lot more. And people have reached out to me for other opportunities that are outside of miming because people see my heart and people see saw what was going on. They actually took the time to actually hear my story. Unlike some people, I literally had somebody come to me and say, well, I only knew what was going on based on what I saw. So you never took the time to reach out and get the full story, but you went off what you saw. So that's why you're going around calling people immature, and that's why you're going around calling people childish, because you don't know the whole story. So as people begin to hear the whole story, they're going to come back and they're going to apologize. And by that time, I'm not going to want to hear it. We're moving forward with the friends that we have. And if we have no friends, God be glorified. But at the end of the day, I came into this world alone. I'm going to leave alone. And the friends that I have still connected with me have shown that they can be loyal and shown that they are loyal. So we're going to rock with them. We're going to do this anti-bullying program, and we're going to continue to do ministry. We're going to heal these wounds from our past when we was bullied and talked about and molested. We're going to get these wounds healed, and then I'm going to come out a better man, and I'm going to be a changed man, and I'm not going to entertain things on social media. But in the meantime, if I'm being attacked openly and publicly, I expect my friends to have my back. So you guys did not. So you guys are hence cut off. I wish not to hear from you. I wish not to fellowship with you. Actually, we can fellowship because ministry and personal is different. But I wish not to do any of your events or to even talk to you guys because you showed your true colors. So God bless you guys, and I pray the best for all of your ministries. But I'm positive mood, and I'm very excited about this program that we're doing. I already have 10 kids committed to it, and it's more. The number's going up and up. So you guys keep me in prayer and follow me as I follow Christ. Peace.